Hopefully you are large and in charge and super excited to be here with you guys. I'm going to check to make sure that we're streaming live, that it's coming across, because I struggle with technology. So we will deal with that. Yep, I'm showing up, making sure you guys can struggle with technology. Yep, there we are. Oh, thanks. That's so me. You can hear me. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. And if you are joining me, comment where you're joining me from. That would be super helpful. If you are on Facebook, there is a good chance that sometimes your comments don't show. So if you don't see that, I am on YouTube and on Facebook today. So I see that. Perfect. And we're going to share it. If you haven't already, sharing is caring. You can easily, freely join to create with us. Oh, where did that go? Here we go. There we go. So again, if you're joining me on Facebook, there's a good chance that your comments may not show. I do get to see some of them. So that's my goal. We have a fun fold today. One of my really good friends. Hey, Heather, nice to see you, my dear. Nice to see you. I see Connie's popping on. Hey, Connie Bear. Okay, so if you know, I'm from California and now I live in Indiana and I have this gorgeous view. It's a very hot, sweltery day today. It's about 90 degrees, but it's a humid hot day, so it's a little bit spicier, right? Making me think about summer, and this is exactly the kind of card that I love to create. This might be a little bit over the top. This might be like 2 or 3 steps more than I normally take on a handmade card, but I do love me a fun fold. Hi, Michelle, Newfoundland, Canada. Good day. My friends, one of my girlfriends lives up there and in Canada, and she actually says a lot. And my kids were tripping out because they heard her talking and they're like, she's like using a like they do on TV, and it's because that's where it comes from, like a, you know, good A. Thank you. So hi, Connie, my friend. Okay, so it's going to open up and we're going to have a really fun card. We are combining 2 collections today for a little tart sweetness that is coming your way. We have the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, we have the So Refreshing bundle, and then we have the Sweet Citrus bundle. We're also embracing one of my favorite die collections, which is the Stylish Dies. We're going to be embracing that today. We're going to be, if you haven't seen these collections, let me just show you the Sweet Citrus. Right here. It's a great collection and it has this great hybrid set. There's a die and embossing folder that we're going to be doing, and I love it. It's so cute. You're so cute, Franny. I can see ya. And then we're also embracing and combining it with this So Refreshing bundle, and that's a great collection, you guys. I love it. What a perfect way to celebrate summer than a fresh squeezed lemonade. One of my girlfriends, Vicky, recently had to have, she's been very sick for a long time and her liver has deteriorated because of some virus, not anything detrimental. Hi, Bonnie, my sister, I love you. And so because she was actually granted a life-saving liver transplant, praise the Lord, our Vicky is going to make it. We just know it. God is in charge. And so I wanted to send her a little sweet card, and you guys should have seen me today. I was creating so many versions of this. Like there was color choices. Like I didn't like how this one came out. A little too bright for me. She's a Southern Peach, my Southern Belle, and so I know she's gonna love this card. I love to call her Mama Bear. Hi, Denise. And so we're gonna jump in really quickly and create this. And I love the technique of stamping on designer series paper. When you have stunning paper like this that has lemons, shut the front door, and you stamp on it, you're gonna get an additional layer to the project, which I think is super fun. So I'm going to set aside my got my adhesive that I just hid behind it, and we're hoping I can get this done in a relatively quick way. So if you're joining me, I'm going to put my hair up really quickly. What do you guys like about summer? Are you guys a lemonade people? I am a huge lemonade lover, lemon lover. I grew up in a predominantly Hispanic community in California, and so lemons with a little bit of salt, oh my gosh, even thinking about it, it's making my mouth water. And you can add some tahini to that. Oh, I'm just saying, if you are my friends and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know, right? This is a miniature version of tahine. It's one of my favorite things. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this around and create right now. Oopsie, button right. Awesome. Look at my mess, you guys. It's so awful. We are loving me anyway. So this summer you're doing iced coffee, but I do love lemonade. I gave up coffee, Franny Boo. So I used to love iced coffee. Have you ever had a cafe affogato? Affrogoto. That's a fresh, usually vanilla bean ice cream, and then they pour coffee on it. The best summer drink ever. So we're going to create this little flap that you see here, and we have a little dash of Wink of Stella. Let's see if it's too bright. Is that too bright? It's showing a little bright here. That you guys can see right there. I know, giving up coffee, but you know what? My stomach, the acid, it's really a lot. Yours is decaf. I can't even do decaf. It's kind of crazy. So enjoy the sweeter things in life. This is combining those two sweets, as I told you. And there's no two sweets that should go better together than these two. Look at the lemons. Look at the sweet collection. Such a fun way to create. Very rarely do I combine multiple sweets. This is one I can't help myself. I'm going to do it. I'm also going to give you guys some little tips and tricks on what I'm doing and why. Now, because we're going to be a little bit quicker on time, hopefully, if I can find where I put everything, I was stepped ahead a little bit. We are going to need what I would call a scrap paper. So you guys see here, we're going to have like just the scrap paper. We're using it on a Stampin' Pierce mat. So the reason we use a Stampin' Pierce mat when we're using a photopolymer stamp set is that it doesn't bounce back, and you need a little bounce back in your life. That's probably why we have the people in our life that we do. They give you a little pushback, right? For the better. You're always better when you get a little pushback. I don't know if that's actually true. Sometimes, maybe, sure. I know that my friend Bonnie's laughing at me because she knows I'm getting a little bit of pushback in my life right now. This is that hybrid set. So this is an embossing folder that coordinates with these dies right here. So this here is the stamp set we're going to be using. We're going to be using some of the greetings out of here. And this is the coordinating embossing folder, and it's a thick embossing folder, 3D. And it also has these dies that will die cut it out. We're going to have a lot of fun with this surprisingly easy card, but I did take it to the next level. I've already embossed these together. Now, hi Melody, you got to join us today. So one of the things I did, you guys, is this line on Stampin' Up is so helpful for embossing straight and lining projects up. So what I did was I placed the crushed curry cardstock and the basic white cardstock together and embossed it. I did not do that on the first card. Can you see the difference? It doesn't carry over, and I just love here how it carries over. It's a very subtle thing, super easy to do, and it came out so well. So what I did was I layered them together. I should have applied adhesive. I did not, but that's okay. We're gonna end up doing dimensionals, and so there's no shame in that, right? And let's just be legit. Nothing's dead in this world. Like, we have the ability to go back and fix projects if we don't like how it came out or anything like that. When I apply dimensionals, because this is embossing, I wanna make sure I stay on the more raised part of the piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this here. All these measurements and so all the supplies will be on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Do you want to receive the Christmas catalog that will be shipped in just a couple of weeks early? If you do, make sure you comment and let me know. I know Melody is getting one from me for sure. Bonnie is too, and Connie. Right here, we're gonna pop that on, and it's perfectly synced up to go. So when you emboss things together, I don't have to then try to align anything. It's a seamless lineup. So easy, my sisters. Then I'm gonna take the thick basic white cardstock. Denise, you're gonna get yours. You actually get to start ordering this week, sister, from the holiday catalog with your discount. Denise is on our Getting Crafty family, and she's scoring that discount early. Hello, way to go. I love that. So if you guys want to receive your catalogs, I am closing those orders out for those catalogs on July 31st. So if you are not a customer of mine yet, but you want one, or if you're a customer of mine and you haven't ordered in a while, that's usually what I go off of. I go off of based on what people are ordering with me or not. So I would love to send you the holiday catalog. It's gorgeous. And if you would like to get your hands on it early, as in you would like to be able to see the projects before they're available and the supplies and the new collections, that is what I can do. If I order it the 31st, you guys will receive it mid-August, which is pretty awesome. And it goes live September. So there you go. This can go either way. We have the thick basic white cardstock scored at 4 1/4. And then we're going to place this across the front. I love a crisp, clean look. And this is what that screams to me. Just a crisp, clean, elegant look to this project already. This actually probably would be pretty on its own, and you wouldn't need to do a lot with it. But I'm going to, because I can't help myself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some stamping off. So I've layered these two pieces, which are the oranges and the limes, or the grapefruits, or the however you want to call it. I've layered them on one block. Usually I put the 2 blocks, but that would just mean right now I'd have too much on my table. Yes. So we're going to grab the crushed curry. Why am I grabbing the crushed curry? Our designer series paper tells you what colors it uses inside. So being that that's the case, the crushed curry is here, and this is 1 shade lighter of the crushed curry. So when you see the 2 different variances next to each other, it gives you a little fun. My question is, can anybody answer this? Is there like legit pink lemons where it's pink on the inside of the lemon? Because like, why do we have pink lemonade? I always thought it was like a sweet strawberry lemonade, but I guess it's not. It's like a legit thing here. Can you tell me? Is there pink lemons? And I just missed that memo. So I'm stamping the crushed curry down first. Then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to pick up the lemons that you see right here and here, and I'm going to stamp them off. Boom. And I'm going to breathe on it. It's called huffing. I'm not huffing and puffing in your ears, but much like the big bad wolf, I will blow it down. Let me see. I have to pull it closer to me so I can make sure I'm lined up. One of the benefits to photopolymer stamps is that you can see through it to see if you can line up your projects. And having a pierce mat's going to push back. So that's what you want. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And it might be a little tart. You have to tell me which one you think it is. So we're going to end up cutting this out, die cutting it with those dies. Do you remember those dies we were talking about? Boom shakalaka, babies. Designed perfectly to cut it out with no fuss, no muss. Now, secret, if you didn't notice, it can actually die cut the embossing folders out. And so here I've got just a layered piece to die cut them. So when they die cut, it's going to give you this really juicy 3D textured pinks. There are pink lemons. Huh. Okay, sister. I knew there was pink grapefruit. That's something I grew up with. But pink lemons, there is. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm going to die cut this really quickly. Remove some of my supplies. We're using our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I love my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Right here. We're going to frame it out. Now, my daughter and I, my girls and I, we're making 300 little truffle boxes with Stampin' Up product for a friend's of ours wedding this Saturday. So that's 300, y'all, 300. So they are grown in California. Seriously, Denise? Because I grew up, never had a pink lemon in California. Heather, are you still here? Have you ever had a pink lemon? I've never had it. Anybody else here, like, had a pink lemon? Huh. I've had pink lemonade, but never had a pink lemon. Not that I'm judging you, girl. Denise, you know I am not. You're so funny. Yes. She's like, yes, you can have a pink lemon. Can I, though? Mama has never seen that. Let's just be clear. Never had a pink lemon either, Heather. See? It's grown in Burbank. Girl, no. Denise, who told you that? Because I've lived near Burbank most of my life. Yeah, I've never seen pink lemons. I have to Google this. Google it, Denise, and confirm that with me. Send me the article via text. Nope. See, Franny's there too. And Franny's never looking it up. Denise says, Franny's been a California girl too, and she's never experienced a pink lemon. See, I'm not crazy. I just thought maybe it was something like commercial. They did. Okay, so we have our card here. We want to make sure it's going to open the way we want. Then I'm going to embrace those Stampin' dimensionals. Now I'm layering it here. On the first one, I layered it. You know what? We're not going to layer this the way we did the other one. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of just add additional things. Sent it to you. Shut the front door, Denise. Franny, Google that. Hi, Noelle. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some additional lemons here, because one thing you cannot grow here in the Midwest is lemons. We have a freeze, and citrus cannot handle freezes. You're Googling, my Franny Boo's Googling it. Not that we doubt you, Denise, but I doubt you. Oh, I've never had a pink lemon, though I do love me some pink lemonade. It's just a little bit more mild, a little bit sweeter. I did have in California a Meyer lemon tree, which you could make, they're basically, I didn't need to add sugar almost when I would make my lemonade, because they're naturally sweet, and I would make curd from it. So lemon curds out of that for our women's events, usually at church or mops or whatever. So we're just throwing on some sweet little lemons right here. I happen to think this card would be really sweet on its own, even if it is a little tart, and it's making my mouth drool because I love me some lemons. But we're going to keep it going. Keep going, keep going. So we have this piece of our Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. And remember, we need our trash paper. You guys ready for the fun? So what we're going to do is we're going to embrace the love of one of my favorite die sets, which is these stylish shapes. Hello, this is everything you need in the world right here. Right there. Grab it. Bring it home. Own that bad boy. Yep, Burbank. Shut the front door, Franny Boo. Okay, you need to go. Franny Boo, you need to go. And maybe Heather will meet you. My whole life, Franny, I feel like I've been lied to. I could have gone. I do love these dies, sister. So when I come to California again, Franny, we're gonna have to go. Okay, sister? So we're gonna do what we call stamping off, my friends. Stamping off. Now, we are creating this image, and we really want to see through the lemonade. We want to see a variety of colors and textures, and I want to be able to stamp this greeting in black on top of it and not take away. That being said, the colors in this designer series paper are olive, old olive, and crushed curry. Those are really, really dark. My sister's really dark for a project like we're making right now. I know. They were introduced last year, and I never even got to use them until just recently, and I'm loving them. I'm just saying, we will so go, and we can make margaritas out of them. That's what I'm just saying. There you go, people. So we're going to grab the picture from the So Refreshing bundle, and we're just going to stamp off here, and then we're going to stamp it on the stunning paper. Look how much lighter that is. Can you guys see the difference? Then this nice, dark, beautiful old olive. Look at the difference. It's really stark. It's really surprising. Let me show you, because I actually have it right here. When you don't stamp off, this is how dark your crushed curry will look. Dark. Boom, dark. So we don't want it dark. We want it lightened up our lemons. So that's the only time I'm going to need this fabulous old olive. So we're going to tuck this olive away. There's a sweet girl at our church who's named as Olive, and I just love that girl. She's always so joyful and so beautiful inside and out. So we're going to grab the lemonade that goes inside of that pitcher. Again, another benefit, my sisters, to two-step stamping in photopolymer ink. So we're going to apply that down, and then we're going to huff. I know that might sound weird in your ears, but I warned you. If you haven't already, can you like and share this video? Sharing is caring. It really is. So look at how juicy that looks. And there's actually a floating lemon from the paper inside. I love it. Is it too bright? Why does it go so bright all of a sudden? I don't know. I'm going to be upgrading my iPhone. I think that's what's needed. At least that's the lie I'm telling myself, because I like a new phone. So we're going to stamp the outside of these lemons right here in the crushed curry. Then we're going to turn it around for the coordinating piece, and we're going to stamp those off. And then just layer. Boom, shaka laka, babies. Do you love this look? I love this look. Then we're going to grab and create some layers. Now I want to show you guys. This is a double-sided like stitch, right? So it makes this really fun little look. I want to make sure I embrace that. I'm gonna place that there. I'm kind of persnickety in how I want this to come out. Oh, I did have, you guys, we want some lemons floating in our lemonade. So move that bad boy. And I'm not stamping those off. I really want them to kind of show here. I am in love. Have you guys seen all these things? The ice cubes you can make, like the flowers that can go inside of ice cubes and the fruit that can go in. I'm gonna so do that one day. One day. Oh, I love it. Melody's digging this too. I know, Melody, isn't it cute and sweet? I think it's wonderful. I want to do this as a class still. My life kind of went awry lately, so we're gonna make it happen, sisters. Speaking of classes, there's a free class coming your guys' way on July 31st. It's online. So virtually here, all you have to do to receive the supplies to create it is shop with me. Oh, sending you a big squeeze. Do you think Vicky's gonna love that? I think Vicky's gonna love it. And actually, no, my Vicky's gonna love it. And then we're gonna stamp on the inside of that card. Remember the card we were working with here? If you guys don't stamp on the inside of your card, this is a great time to do so. You can have fun. Now, this is another really fun thing you can do. You could actually create a layer of the designer series paper and write over it. Why don't we do that for this project? Really cool. Super easy to do too. So I'm gonna grab my paper trimmer. I'm gonna cut it down and I'll add that picture to my blog. I have not eaten today. So this girl is feeling a little wah wah. I was fasting until dinner and then my dog, you guys ready to laugh? Oh, my dog, while I was upstairs, my daughter stepped out and the dog went in the kitchen and ate our dinner. It was a tri-tip that she cooked for us. I'm very sad because that was my dinner. In the middle of prepping the cards and I didn't have time to go and make some extra dinner. Okay, how cute is this gonna be? Oh, yes! Oh, say yes. Okay, so joyful. Hello. We're going to go ahead, and I should stamp it before I put it down, but we're not going to freak out about it. How sweet is this going to be? So cute. Then we're going to enjoy the sweeter things in life. This is the one that's going to my friend Vicky. She's in recovery in Georgia with her her transplant. So praise the Lord. So keep Vicky in your guys' prayers. Is this not the sweetest thing you've ever seen? Yes. And remember this sweet die? I love it. I'm just going to die cut it because I don't want to bring the die cutter over. I'm going to die cut it while I talk to you guys. So the die cutters are super fun from Stampin' Up. They work like diligently and they give a much cleaner cut than our previous die cutter that we used in a partnership. So I love it. It also folds flat and has a much easier storage capability on your shelves because the sides can fold up. And I just love a precision cut without any effort. You ready? I know. I love it. Right there. I'm sending you a big squeeze. Is that not the cutest thing ever? So cute. Putting my dies back together. And I have a piece of paper somewhere here. It was. And all my stuff. And I layered it. And then I started piling things on top of the papers. We're not going to freak out. But we're going to freak out a little bit. Here it is. I have an extra circle die cut. Do you know why? Do you guys know why I have this extra circle die cut? Because I'm going to teach you a little something, something. So, right here, this is very soft. Designer series paper is very malleable and soft. So that being the case, I'm going to apply this to the inside of the white circle, right there. And then I'm going to apply this sweet to the front of it. Right there. Now, this soft, malleable paper now has a backing. And it's hiding the little flappity flap flaps. Shut the front door, people. And you can decide where you want it to go. And then you can do the cheat. Are you ready for the cheat? I like to come in and kind of like wiggle a space. And this is a little bit thicker because it's going over 2 layers of dimensionals and it's got this really cute circle right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim off what we don't need right here. Just put her down. Boom shakalaka. And I was doing this on my original card with a piece of basic white. I don't think it hurts it at all to have this stunning paper be the flap that we're going to do. Place a nice line across. Right there. All right. Now we're going to place the squeeze where you want it. I really want those other lemons to kind of peek out. And we're going to give it a good back rub. Oh, it's kind of crooky on the back. Nobody's gonna judge me. Are you gonna judge me? I doubt it. I know you girls are really nice. You're not gonna judge me. We're gonna grab some Wink of Stella and we're just going to jazz up our lemonade. Boom shakalaka. Maybe around the glass right there. A little line on the lemons. Grab this here. Now, this is a glycerin-based sparkle. Microfine glitter. So if you're not careful, my sisters, you can schmear the color. You don't want to schmear. You just don't want to schmear. That is how this card came together. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You knew I was going to say it, didn't you? I love this. And this is such a light paper, I can write right over it. I think this is so much sweeter than, ooh, where's my original card so you guys can see. The inside is nice when you stamp it, but look at that. I'm just saying, look at that. So here, gorgeous. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you like the lemons hanging over their die cut pieces? Or do you like how I kind of piled it up there on the bottom so that it goes like that? Comment and let me know what you think. Hi. So I love this card so much and it's so easy. Combining two sweets is a sweet way. Do you like that? Do you like that? It's a sweet way to cheer somebody up. And I love the floating lemons. I was inclined every year. I would make lemonade all the time. And I would take extra lemons, squeeze them out and freeze them as ice cubes and put them in. So did you know you could take your lemon slices and then like in a mandolin, and then freeze them and then put them in and they're your ice cubes. And Franny, shh, Melody loves this. Did you know you take your coffee and you pour it in ice cubes and you freeze those and then it's never gonna dilute your coffee. So you like the lemons on the bottom, Connie? I do too. I like that they are just kind of loosey-goosey. It gives you extra lemons, I think, than this one. They're both fabulous. They both work really well to really pop here, but I think you just get a little extra something on this one. Yes, you just learned that. Oh, I love doing ice cubes in flavors. You can take blueberry or cranberry or cherry juice and freeze those and put them in your lemonade, you guys, and you're fancy like that with little to no effort. I love it. This card makes me so happy, and I have to say I am loving embracing the designer series paper inside of this card. It makes me happy. Does it make you happy? It makes me happy. The full tutorial for this is on my blog at gettingcrafty.net with all of the supplies, so make sure you grab yours now. And if you'd like to take that free class with me, we're having a bonus live Monday, July 31st for our last Christmas in July. Those customers who've ordered from me will be receiving their supplies for the project. Now, they have to choose their own collection, but we're going to be embracing the gorgeous One Horse Open Sleigh designer series paper. We have a video on that we did last week, and the gorgeous bundle for the horse and sleigh. So you can use another set, but if you've shopped with me for a qualified purchase this month, you check your emails. Yeah. Well, I had to go and buy some, Melody. I didn't think I had any ice cube trays till I moved here. So, do you like the pile of lemons? I like the pile of lemons too. I love it that we can create and kind of improve on the inside. This is going to my friend Vicki. If you guys are praying folk, please keep Vicki Lehman in your prayers. She's a Lehman Lemon. I love my girl. She's my mama bear, and her husband, she's like 4'8", and her husband's like 6'5". And they've been married for over 50 years. I love them. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna scooch. I love you guys. See the full tutorial at gettingcrafty.net. Don't miss out on our free class happening on Monday. It'll be streamed live, but the people that have ordered me will receive the supplies in the mail. So don't miss out on that. And this is the half-year mark, you guys. Scary. We're gonna be like, right now is the half-year mark for New Year's Eve. Shut the front door. I'm gonna let you guys go. Mwah! God bless. Have a good evening, and I'll see you. Yes, you later. If you have it, like and share this video. I'd appreciate it.